Good evening. Sorry, out of breath. Been running back and forth this evening. It's good to have each and every one of you here at Hasty Baptist tonight. Isn't it nice for it to be a little warmer today? Felt like a heat wave, didn't it? No, I heard a no, but I also heard a yes. You know, I have learned, just as the Apostle Paul, to be content in all things. And that's hard sometimes, but we need to learn to be content because the Lord knows what we need when we need it, even the good, bad, and the ugly. And you know, He knows that we need to gather together and worship in one accord. And that's why we come together, especially on Wednesday nights. Sometimes during the week, it's a little rough, but sometimes that Wednesday night service helps us to get through the rest of the week. Is that true? It is. With that tonight, just a few announcements. Want to encourage you to invite your friends, your family, to start New Year's off right. New Year's Day is Sunday. You know, a lot of people are preparing for New Year's Eve. I prepared for it just like I do every other night. 10, 11 o'clock, I'm going to be in bed asleep. Amen? With that, I want to encourage you to be here Sunday morning. Start off the new year in God's house, worshiping Him. We will have Sunday school at 9:45, preaching at 11 a.m. We'd love for you to be here. Also, January 7th will be our men's breakfast at 8:30 a.m. All men are invited to attend for a great time of fellowship and worship through food and through devotions and just through fellowship one with another. Also, January 19th, we will have our belated Silver Halos Christmas party at 6 p.m. All seniors are invited. Everyone will bring their favorite finger food. So I want to encourage you to go ahead and mark that date, plan to be here. January 25th, we will have our next pastor's table at 6 p.m. That's the last Wednesday of each month. We have the pastor's table. You may say, well, Pastor, this is the last Wednesday of the year. It is, but we decided to take off this Wednesday based on everything that we've had in December. So with that, I want to encourage you to be here January 25th. Are there any other announcements that I may have overlooked tonight? If not, Brother Dole, let's worship.
And good evening, everybody. You can keep your seat if you promise to sing loud, okay? 447, Trust and Obey. We'll do all four verses. When we walk with the Lord in the light of His Word, what a glory He sheds on our way. Let us do His good will. He abides with us still, and with all who will trust and obey. Trust and obey, for there's no trust and obey. Not a burden we bear, not a sorrow we share, but our toil He doth quickly repay. Not a grief or a loss, not a frown or a cross, but is blessed if we trust and delights of His love until all on the altar we lay. For the favor He shows and the joy He bestows are for them who will trust and obey. Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus, but to trust and obey. Then in fellowship sweet, we will sit at His feet. have he in Jesus but to trust and obey?
This time in the service, we'll go to the Lord in prayer. Have several prayer requests tonight. Talk to Brother Dwight right before service, and he is having a hard time. The cut on his head is healing fine, had the stitches out, all that is fine. He's having a hard time with the neck brace that he has on, and just living with it for right now. So keep him in your prayers, if you will. Lift him up. He is not going to be able to be here for a little while just because of some different issues that he's experiencing. So keep him lifted up in your prayers. Also, if you will, continue to remember Jean Grass. Keep her lifted up as she is going through cancer treatments. Also, continue to remember David Price. This is Donna Merrill's brother-in-law. He needs our prayer. I haven't had an update, but I know he's fallen several times. So. That is good. Keep David in your prayers. And if you may have called, he's at his home now. He went to Donna's the other day because they were having some stuff done. He fell outside in the rain, and it was a mess. I went over and helped get him up and get him inside. He fell again before we could get him in. He just had a hard time standing, and he's fallen, I think he said 4 times since he's been out of rehab. So keep him in your prayers because very specifically, the Lord strengthened his legs. Sometimes our head and our body has more will than our muscles do. So keep them in your prayers, if you will. It is great to see Mr. and Ms. Cooper back. They are doing well, back with us tonight. Also, Ms. Cooper's sister is at home, doing better. We're taking them off the prayer list. That is a blessing. That is a praise. That's why I mentioned that tonight. Also, if you will, remember the family of Wilma Ramey. This is Brother Dole's brother Clarence's wife that passed away.